It was a tragedy in the Arizona desert almost 2 weeks ago. Around 60 people sat in a packed sweat lodge. They were on a so-called spiritual retreat organized by self-help guru James Arthur Ray. Each had paid $9,000. But something went horribly wrong, and now 3 people are dead. And joining us for an exclusive interview is Robert Brown, the brother of Kirby Brown, who lost her life in the tragedy, and Tom McFeeley, her cousin and family spokesperson. First off, we are so sorry about this.
Thank you.
As your sister embarked on this quest, as she went down to Sedona to spend a couple of days in this seminar, did she know what she was in for?
As far as I know, not really. I think that she went there with all the right ideas and purposes in mind to better her life, to better herself. She had big plans. She had big plans, you know, for herself intellectually, for her career. She had things lined up, you know, after this. I really don't think that she knew what she was getting into.
Right. She had been to a couple of seminars before that this guy had run. Is that right?
Yeah, but they, you know, what I understand was that they were kind of these classroom type settings where it was more, you know, informational. You do some networking, things of that nature. Nothing to this, you know, physical magnitude.
Right. We should explain a sweat lodge, Native American design. People go inside, fires burn, the steam builds up. But people usually stay in there for hours and hours. As you talk to other people who were inside, what did they say? What happened in there?
Well, things went horribly wrong, and we've talked to many people in the lodge, and what we found out is that it was a very confusing scene because people were passing out and coming to. There were a lot of people who wanted to leave the tent and wanted to leave the lodge, but when people could leave was controlled by James Ray. Okay. He was at the door. You could only leave after each session, which was about 15 minutes, and he controlled when the session was over and how long that door stayed open.
Right.
So we believe there were very dangerous decisions made by him about when people were allowed to exit, re-enter, to help other people out. We have very serious concerns about those questions.
When you embark on something like this and you say, this guy's got ideas that I want to get information from, do you entrust him to a degree to know what's best for you?
Well, I think when you see someone who writes books and has CDs and has been on Oprah, I think you make an assumption about their qualifications. We believe he was inadequate to be doing most of the things he did on this retreat outside of the sweat lodge. These murders and these 55 victims, because we believe
like they were murdered.
Oh, they were definitely murdered. There's no question. There's no question they were murdered. We think it's lucky that 55 or 52 other people survived. What they did to them through sleep deprivation and a 36-hour fast, and they came off the fast with a breakfast buffet like it was the Holiday Inn. This is not the way you do these physical things. And what we have is a motivational speaker who really tried his hand at very dangerous and trying physical games. And he was literally putting people's lives at risk. And he should have seen the signs. There were other people who got sick at other events in previous years.
Yeah. What do you want people to know about this? I mean, you literally, the funeral was just over the weekend.
I want, first and foremost, I want people to know my sister. You know, the truly beautiful, inspirational, unbelievable woman that she was. She was everybody's best friend. I want people to know that. Yeah. And our family feels strongly about making sure this doesn't happen again. Nobody should be going through what we're going through right now. Yeah. She was taken from us. I want her back. We know that's not going to happen. But we also feel strongly about the fact that there were other victims, and we think they need help. We think they need professional counseling to get through this traumatic experience.
Wow. Very difficult circumstances to come on television and talk about, but we very much appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, be well.